Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 94 of the American Reveille Podcast. And coming from Florida, Governor DeSantis gives the finger to Joe Biden and calls him insane. He's insane if you think Florida is going to lock down again. Guys, I am from Florida. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, James Lane is a Florida man. All right, I'm a Florida man. Apparently everything crazy and big and opposite of the left is coming from Florida lately, so I might as well be one of them. But I'm telling you, Governor DeSantis ain't screwing around, and I see a big, scary face-off in the future between Florida and the United States of America if Biden keeps pushing his insanity. So we're going to talk about what that could be. We're going to talk about where we might be going. We're going to talk about the big stuff that could happen between Florida and the U.S. government and what that could possibly lead to. Guys, this could go in so many different directions. But one thing I'm going to tell you, one thing you know and I know, is that Governor DeSantis, he ain't fucking around. All right, guys, he ain't effing around at all. Pardon my language. So I guess this episode's going to be explicit. All right, there's your warning. Let's talk more next. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 94 of the American Reveille Podcast. And I think that Joe Biden doesn't realize something. I think he doesn't realize that Florida is the place where some dude ate another dude's face on bath salts, or where a bunch of crazy people with Honda Civics sat at Taco Bell back in the 90s, bumping their freaking bass and beating the crap out of anybody that looked their way. I don't think they know all the different aspects, from the trailer parks to the swamp to the freaking hood to the redneck freaking ranch areas to the big cities. To the beach. For the love of God, Florida is gigantic, and there's a whole big part of Florida full of crazy people. That's, I guess, what I'm getting at. Besides it being a graveyard for old people from New York that decide to fly down there, my family included. I might be from Florida, but obviously, look, my parents are from Queens and I think Brooklyn, something like that. Listen, DeSantis is a good governor. When I grew up in Florida, Florida was going through the opioid epidemic. I don't know a lot of people who are still alive that I knew when I was a kid. All right. It was rough when I grew up in South Florida back in the 90s. All right. It was rough. It was one of the worst states in the country. All right. And this man turned that around. This man's a genius. We love Ron DeSantis. My wife and I are talking about moving to Florida, moving back after years and years and years. I left Florida years ago because I hated it. I hated the crap there. But this man fixed it. And I want to go back now. I want to go back and come full circle in my life and really defeat the things that maybe, I was running from a little bit. Maybe I was, trying to redefine myself or reinvent myself or get away from things that I couldn't defeat or comprehend at that time. And maybe it's time to come back around and reclaim my place in the Sunshine State. Who knows? But one thing I do know is that DeSantis thinks Biden's insane, and we all think Biden's insane. Biden talked even about locking down flights in and out of Florida before. I think that would lead to the secession of Florida. I think Florida is crazy. We're crazy people. That's why all of those Florida man stories exist. All right? Ron will be like, give you the finger. All right. And there'll be like artillery at the freaking border of Florida. Like, I don't know how that would go. I have no idea how that would go. But could you imagine living in a time where like the Florida would go into martial law? And let's say the U.S. government put the military into Florida to try to take it and seize it back. And then the National Guard or whatever, the militia of Florida. I don't follow that side very well. But however, Florida, I think it's the Florida National Guard. They would defend Florida against the U.S. military. Can that even happen? I don't know. But it's Florida. Anything can happen. All right. A couple Long Island iced teas. Man, anything could happen in Florida. Trust me, I was a bouncer for a lot of years down there. Guys, let's go into this article. All right, let's talk a little about Ron DeSantis. I want to be a little light on this. I enjoy Ron DeSantis. I like talking about him. I think he's a badass. All right. So do me a favor, really quick. Life Change Tea. It's really good stuff. All right. Got rid of my bloat. I was feeling like crap. I had low energy. Go to getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. All right. Get yourself some Life Change Tea. It's a gentle daily cleanse. It's made of natural, amazing, all right, amazing proprietary blend of these herbs that have been used for thousands of years to really do a wonder at just cleansing toxins from the body. I feel awesome. I feel great. You can go to getthetea.com, get yourself some Life Change Tea. Use promo code James, 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 James for free shipping and handling. All right. Stick around at the end of this podcast for a little 2-minute ad that I put together about Life Change Tea. It'll tell you more about the product. I really believe in it, and that's why I put it on the podcast. All right, guys. So check it out at the end. With that being said, wherever you're hearing this, wherever you're seeing this, follow along, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, and share. We need you. We count on you. We're shadow banned all over the place, and we got to get into this guerrilla marketing, baby, to get the word out. But with that being said, part of that strategy is you, ladies and gentlemen. It's you, the patriots, you and we, the people, have to put out the word about the American Reveille and the American Reveille podcast. So I'm depending on you to share this and to follow along. So please, guys, help us out, help everything. Let's get this movement rolling forward. And with that being said, let's get into this article from Gateway Pundit. Insane. Governor DeSantis rips Biden for threatening more lockdowns. All right. This is by pro-Trump news staff, published March 13th. On Thursday, Joe Biden threatened that if conditions change, tyrannical COVID lockdowns might be needed again. Remember, a couple episodes ago, we documented James Lane as the Republicorn. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out that episode. Check out the episode. I believe it was, 91? Maybe 91. Yeah, episode 91 of the American Reveille Podcast. We watch Biden's speech, and Biden literally says, we don't want to have to lock y'all down again. He threatens us. Folks. So DeSantis called the idea of another round of lockdowns insane and totally unacceptable. He vowed that Florida was not going to be locked down again. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has rejected President Joe Biden's warning that a new round of COVID-19 restrictions could be on the horizon if efforts to contain the virus fail, calling the prospect insane. Biden last night said, and this is Ron DeSantis talking, Biden last night said that they may have to impose more lockdown-type policies in the future. DeSantis said during the press conference, I can tell you that ain't happening in Florida. We are not going to let him lock down Florida. I know they talked about restricting travel of Floridians. That's totally unacceptable, and we've said that to the beginning, or from the beginning, quote, to even contemplate doing any kind of lockdown. Honestly, it's insane. So that's not going to happen in the state of Florida. He continued, we like the fact that people have been able to work here, so we're going to continue doing what works. Under no circumstance whatsoever would we entertain doing anything of the sort. We're not going to lock down again, ladies and gentlemen. The Gateway Pundit previously reported on how Ron DeSantis how he handled the pandemic and how he's been vindicated. We saw these articles, guys. All right. We saw that Ron DeSantis is one of the best governors in this country, and he was correct in how he led Florida to victory. All right. We saw that he kept his state open and kept his people safe. And Florida is now one of the most highly emigrated to states in this country. It's pretty amazing what he did. It says, while DeSantis allowed for those in Florida to be free Dem governors, while DeSantis, they forgot a comma. Where's my comma? While DeSantis allowed for those in Florida to be free, comma, Dem governors were shoving COVID positive patients into nursing homes. All right. I saw that, by the way. And this is obviously, we know about Cuomo. where his sexual harassment crap is literally shadowing over the fact that he killed thousands of old people and didn't report it. But hey, why not? People are more concerned about cancel culture. And listen, I mean, I hate to say it, but I've been doing a lot of thinking, and what everybody's saying is kind of right. Cuomo's standing up to cancel culture the way you should stand up to cancel culture. But honestly, I think in the end, it's going to crush him. I think the walls are going to close in and he's going to resign. But Whitmer, she gets a free pass. What about Whitmer? We never hear about Whitmer. All right. We know about the fact that she was putting literally mental patients with COVID or for COVID tests and other people into nursing homes. She was mixing up people with mental disabilities, all kinds of stuff with elderly people, and tragedies broke out. There was a man that beat an old man, I believe, to death. I mean, all kinds of craziness happened, and people just forget. They just forget. All right. Look, DeSantis is a badass. Florida's a crazy place, guys. Florida, Hulk Hogan lives in Florida, brother. Listen, Biden, I don't think could get away with it. I think we would have to go to the Supreme Court for things, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know how far it could get. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Florida tried to secede from the union? I think Texas would join at that point, and then a domino effect would take place. I mean, this is crazy stuff. It really seems like Joe Biden is at war with Florida. All right. What is his big problem with Florida? Is it that they're attacking big tech by fining them for censoring Republican free speech? Is it that they're literally protecting Second Amendment rights? Is it that they won't lock down or do mask mandates? Is it that they're not broke and to their knees like the Democrat cities that squandered themselves during the COVID pandemic, that allowed looters and rioters to burn their cities down? What is it? Are you jealous of Ron DeSantis? Because, ladies and gentlemen, if Donald Trump didn't run for president in 2024 and endorse this man, you'd be looking at President DeSantis in 2024. And that's the biggest problem. That's the thing the left is scared of. DeSantis is everything Trump is without Twitter. Literally. Look, I'm not saying he's smarter than Trump or anything. Like, I don't know any of that. What I'm getting at is the way we would want, like, he literally follows Trump's policies, right? But he articulates things in a more measured manner. Okay. So if Trump was just like, I'm not going to run, but DeSantis, put DeSantis in there, DeSantis would win. He would. He'd smoke the presidency in 2024. Newt Gingrich is right. All right. The left has overplayed their hand. They've gone absolutely insane. And the pendulum is going to swing so far to the right, it's going to be silly. We have to be careful with that too. We really do. All right. We do. It's a weird time. It's a very weird time. And, Ron DeSantis, he's a strong person, but can he withstand the inferno? I mean, they're going to keep ramping this up. This man doesn't take crap from reporters. He doesn't take crap from people. He puts things forward and he has an untouchable record. But if he were to run for president, they would try to eat him alive. Look, we're thinking so far ahead. All I know is we have to do everything we can to make sure as many of these radical bills as possible doesn't pass until we take back the House and the Senate in 2022. And in the meantime, Joe Biden's going to throw his weight around and DeSantis is going to give him the finger and tell him stay the F out of Florida. But I'm telling you guys, margaritas and sunny beaches and palm trees, that sounds so nice right about now. And I would just love to keep my toes in the sand. What was that old song? What was back in the day? I got my toes in the water, her ass in the sand. Not a worry in the world, a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today, right? That's what I want. I want to go to the beach. But until then, I'm going to, freeze my butt off until the sun starts coming out more and more up here in the Seattle area, and hope that BLM and Antifa don't come to my city and burn it down. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 94. I hope you enjoyed us pumping up Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is my homeboy. I really like it. He's not really my homeboy. I have no idea. I've never met him. But one day I'd like to think that I could do some good in the world, and he might say, hey, that's a good Floridian. Maybe I should have a lunch with him or something. That would be nice one day. Maybe a nice pastrami, maybe a Reuben, some good fries. We go to a nice place on the Intercoastal. Listen, Ron, give me a call. Call my agent. Guys, thank you so much for watching. All right. You can follow me on gab.com. It's been down. I don't know what happened. Oh, wait, it came back up. Sometimes it goes down. Listen, www.gab.com, American_Reveille. All right, that's alt tech. You got to get on these alt tech platforms. Nobody sees my posts on Facebook, guys. If you found me on Facebook and you're not seeing me there anymore, it's because I'm shadow banned. Come to gab.com, American_Reveille. Come to Parler, parler.com, Parler.com. American Reveille on Parler is at the James Lane. Find at the James Lane and follow along. You can find me on Odyssey. You can find me on Rumble, all the different replacements for YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything. It's all in the description section below. So please go there, find us and follow along. I need your help to do so. Of course, you can go to the American Reveille website. We have a meeting with a new WordPress web developer on Monday. Hopefully we can get this transitioned into the new website. The new website's complete. It just has to be updated. Once it can get updated, which I am doing so many things I can't do myself, we can then transfer to the new website. Until then, support us. Come to the website, www.americanreveille.com. You can find all our videos, all our articles, everything that we put out. You can sign up for the newsletter so that every Sunday you can be up to date with what we put out. We're shadow banned everywhere, so that's the best way to really be notified when our new videos and articles come out, when you're not seeing them on your feeds, as the algorithm selectively oppress us, basically. That's the war nobody sees, right? The big guys don't get touched. All the little guys that could be something, that's who these big tech companies destroy with censorship, because we barely have a voice, so nobody's going to care if they make us walk the plank, right? That's just what it is. So sign up for the newsletter. That's basically what I'm getting at. Sign up for the newsletter and hear me bitch and moan about censorship. Go to the Support Us tab. Please, please, please. If you got some digital currency to spare, donate some Bitcoin to us. All right. It's the currency of the future, along with the Dogecoin. Put it in. All right. Go to PayPal. It's there. Support us tab at AmericanReveille.com. You can help out the American Reveille financially and help push us towards our next goals with this company. We need to spread the word across the country. More street team news coming very soon. Obviously, the last component is now on its way from Russia. Yep, that's right. From Russia. We'll talk more about that soon. Leave a comment in the comment section below. You can contact me through the contact tab on AmericanReveille.com, or for comments, feedback, to join in the discussion a little bit, or to apply for some type of work with us, depending on what you do. What are your skills? Let me know. I need art. I need digital art. I need web design. I need all kinds of different things you can think of when building a company. And that's what I'm doing. I'm building a large company. So if you have large company skills, let me know. James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. All right, guys. With that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching episode 94 of the American Reveille Podcast, and stay tuned for an extra 2 or 3 minutes to learn about Life Change Tea from getthetea.com. Life Change Tea. Use promo code JAMES for free shipping and handling. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on episode 95 of the American Reveille Podcast. Have a good Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, and I want to tell you about Life Change Tea. That's right, Life Change Tea. I have a pack of it right here. Listen, as many of you know, I've been working really, really hard to get back in shape, okay? I was thinking lately, right? And you should probably be thinking about it too, with how crazy everything is, with how unstable the government seems, with all of these socialists, all of this leftist insanity. You would just call insanity. Who knows when the hell I'm going to have to run or when I'm going to have to, I don't know, save my family from something. I don't know. So I was getting fatter and fatter and fatter, feeling crappier and crappier and crappier. My diet was junk. I started by cleaning up the diet. I've been working out more and more, but I was still bloated. I was still gassy. I was still feeling crappy. And I finally decided to pull out an old trick in the book. All right. Something that I used for weight loss in the past. And I was thinking about a cleanse, right? Maybe take something that would help me evacuate my bowels a little bit, if you know what I mean. But you know, what I found was something different. I found Life Change Tea. All right, www.getthetea.com. I found this Life Change Tea, and instead of a 7-day or a 14-day cleanse, a 3-day cleanse, what they were offering was a daily tea, like a daily delicious iced tea, not some kind of weird hot tea or some kind of nasty tasting thing. No, this was a health supplement. All right, I started reading about it, and they were talking about all these herbs, these ancient herbs, right? Look at this: organic blessed thistle herb, malva leaf, organic marshmallow leaf. I didn't even know what the heck a marshmallow leaf was. Apparently, it's for anti-inflammatory and antioxidants and stuff. I looked some of this stuff up. It's crazy. Milk thistle extract that cleans your liver and kidneys. I mean, there's all these different things in here, but I was happy. I was attracted to it because it was all natural. It was put together in the U.S., right? Obviously, they've got to get spices from these very special places. Not spices, but, you know, these special herbs. They got to get them from special places around the world, but it's all done here. It's packaged, put together, and blended accordingly right here in the USA, all right? And I tried it, and it was delicious. Look at this. I'm old school. I fill a jug. You see this big jug right here? And for those listening over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everything like that, I'm holding this big gallon jug that used to be full of water. See those tea bags floating in the bottom there? This was full, guys. But I've been drinking it every day, twice a day, 8 ounces. Take a listen. Pour it in the glass. Oh yeah, that's not a sound effect. That's real. Look at this. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And mabuhay to all my Filipino friends out there. I have the mint flavor. It's actually really good. I really like it. It's yummy. Look, this stuff's good. I can take that right now. I'm going to do 2 hours of podcast recording after this. It's not like me drinking that's going to send me running to the bed. It's gentle. It's good stuff, all right? So it's got all these herbs. They cleanse you out. They make you regular again. They clean the toxins out of your system. They help you clean the extra waste that's been stored up in the colon, the stuff that's not healthy for you, not good for you. It keeps the bloat down. I don't feel so swollen. You know how you feel like swollen sometimes? Your fingers are... Yeah, you don't feel like that. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. So it's good stuff, guys. Listen, you have to go to getthetea.com, GETTHETEA.com, www.getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. Promo code James, folks. Promo code James. That'll get you free shipping and handling. It's not expensive. It's good stuff, all right? It helps maintain your health. It cleanses your body from all kinds of toxins, all kinds of things that can cause colds and flus and different things like that. It keeps the bugs out real good. It helps your digestion, all right? Just like I've been saying, my bloats, I feel so much better, guys. I feel so much better. And just in this journey that I'm taking to get back in shape, I really feel like it's helping me immensely. It really is. I really think so. So try it out, guys. Life Change Tea. You just saw me drink a bunch of it. You just saw my almost empty jug. That's, by the way, like the 3rd jug. All right. That's not the first jug. Not the first jug at all. Trust me. It's good stuff, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to thank me. All right. www.getthetea.com. www.getthetea.com. Get your Life Change Tea. Use the promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Thanks, guys.